Hello, this is Trog. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I just mowed this kelp. Okay, I just mowed the kelp. Went AFK for a little bit, put some laundry in, came back, and the kelp is basically already grown. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this, because look at the ocean. Like, it's so much kelp everywhere. But what I did with this magical, and I'm going to say magical, sea crop, this kelp, is I started messing with it, and I came up with a little thing over here I wanted to show. And it's just kind of a super smelter, so you got your kelp in here, and then it immediately goes down into here, and then if this hopper is full, it'll go over and down. Once that one's full, over and down, and all the way until the whole thing is full. And I have kelp being smelted down here. It turns into dried kelp, because I learned that you can actually use this to burn materials, and it is efficient. So one of these blocks of kelp here, this dried kelp, will smelt 20 different items. So I'm thinking that I want this this civilization here on the shore to be kelp farmers. So what I thought, and it was kind of my vision over here as I was mining out the kelp, was 2 boats with a string, or yeah, a string. 2 boats fairly far apart, and what they do is they start on opposite ends of the cove, and they drive their boats, and this string, not really string, it'd be like fences or something, maybe even iron bars to make it like a chain, and it'd just drag underneath and cut the kelp over here at the base. Everything would flow up, and then a bunch of smaller boats would come around behind it and start picking up the kelp. Now, obviously, you can't really do that in Minecraft, but it was kind of an idea, and I wanted to kind of paint that picture in this little ocean area here. So I think I'm going to be a kelp farmer over here and a gold farmer up in the nether, but because this is so useful, and it's also a food. So if I can get my hunger down a little bit, you can actually eat kelp. So this really looks like seaweed, and that's kind of what it is. That is what it is. So I'm thinking that I'm going to open a sushi shop or something like that, where I sell kelp and fish at the at spawn, and that's kind of gonna be the chief export for my island here. The stuff that I can actually sell, because I can't really sell all the gold I get, because that just like break the economy in this this place. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually make the processing plant for this. So this is where it'll be kind of like this. It's basically a super smelter with some crafting stuff, and a way to do that. Okay, quick intermission here. I wanted to show you Skittles base. It's connected to my nether portal over there, which I made on stream. And yeah, Skittles base looks amazing. I just wanted to show you. This is actually a post commentary here. I didn't have my recording set up whenever this happened, but oh my gosh, you can see, like, it's really cool. The base is looking amazing with concrete and different stuff. You can see him over there. He's just doing his own thing. And yeah, he's basically got everything in this little area. He's even making an aquarium. So really cool. He's an amazing builder. Look at this door. It's so good. And the chandeliers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is just really cool. This makes me so happy to see other people building. Inspires me to try and build something just as good. That was a very fun trip over to Spawn and Skittles Island. Skittles Island just looks so good. I bet if I go back, it's going to look even better because it's been like a day or two. But anyway, I planted more kelp down there so that I could farm it because we've got a lot of dried kelp. I spent hours doing this. So what I did is I cut this down. I put it inside the smelting system. It's not there anymore because we're going to make one over here. And then I went fishing, AFK fishing for about an hour. I came back, checked on the kelp, turned them into dried kelp blocks, made sure the furnace had fuel, went back in here, destroyed the stuff, did that like 5 times, and now we have over 2 double chests full of dried kelp, which is really awesome. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, after using iron tools for so long, now we got this efficiency 4 shovel, and it feels so good to just mine through this like nothing. So the farm is fairly simple. It's a mumbo jumbo design. It's very, very similar to the one that we made. The only difference is it's got redstone components to it too. And what we want down here in the factory, like the basement of the factory, is a hopper chain 16 blocks long. I know it's crazy, but it's a super smelter. This is a factory for lots and lots of kelp, so that's what we're gonna do. And just like my old system, we want a bunch of hoppers facing downward onto the furnace. And then we also want, let's just place an extra one here, a line going like this. So here's where it's different. We take a comparator here, and then we do this with a redstone torch, then a line of cobble going all the way down like this. And this is where this is where redstone's gonna go. We'll take a repeater here and redstone here. And now we are going to have the exact same thing on this side. So we are going to put these hoppers to the side. This will be our fuel. And then we're going to put a line of hoppers on the top as well. And there we go. So it is basically done, except for the fact that now there is a torch in this system. Is there? Yeah, there are 2 torches there. I just got to make sure that there's nothing in these hoppers before we set off. I'm going to put slabs on top of these hoppers so that there is no way that they will get items that are unintentional to the system. So next thing for our test is to actually put some kelp in here. Here we go. Drop all that kelp in. I want to see how it goes. This should ideally be enough to be a little bit efficient with it. So let's see. Are we evenly getting kelp throughout here? Yep, everything is running. Everything has 2. It'll have 3 soon. Oh, nope, these don't. Okay, there we go. They all got 2 now. Everything. So to me, it looks like this is working flawlessly. And we've already got 64 and 20 just from me moving around and looking at this. So this is pretty crazy. I am very impressed with how fast this moves. And it's already getting more of these stuff, so we should be good. We just need to fill it with a bunch of kelp. And this is our production facility. Now we kinda gotta make it look pretty. I think it should be kind of a small thing, like a little hut that people drop off all the kelp in, and then like they feed it through this long machine that comes out underground. I feel like that's cool, because like kelp is a very long, as you can see from this, it's like just very long. So imagine feeding an entire strand of kelp into this machine that it just runs it back. It runs it over top, and then it runs it back, and then it's all dried out, and then they chop it up and put it into these blocks. I think that's like the most realistic imagination I can have of this factory, and that's kind of what's happening. The kelp is going all the way through, dropping down, being smelted, and pushed all the way back in this long line. So technically that is accurate to what it's actually doing. So I just got to make it look like we're feeding the kelp into this mouth, and then blocks are being chopped up from the basement where it's just like automatically chopping them. We are already putting this thing to work. Okay, so I harvested this, and this is how much we got. A crazy amount already. So let's see how much kelp we have. Jeez! That is insane. So I'm kind of struggling on how I want to do this, because I want to make the impression, or get the impression, that it's just like feeding into here and then feeding out the side or out the back, but I have no idea how to do that, because like this just looks like a build. It's just like a generic build, but I want it to look so much more than that, so I have no idea how to do that. And I think I'm gonna take suggestions and kind of look up online to see what everyone is saying. Where the heck did that go? It got sucked into the system, didn't it? So I did want to come in here and look. Oh, I see someone. I see someone. Who is it? Is it Jake, or is it? Yeah, hey. Oh my gosh, look at that. OMG, yes. It looks so cool. I'm so glad I came here. Oh. Okay. Replace item with payment. So I'll take these prismarine bricks and I will give them the diamond. So boom, we have contributed to society. And now I have more for the enchanted tool shop. Is that over here? I think that's over here. No, it is not. Okay, where is the enchantment shop? Is it over here? Yeah, tool shop. Okay, so I wanted the silk touch pickaxes. Okay, so I'll give 6 diamonds for that. I really need a silk touch really bad, so we're going to pay 6 diamonds for it. And what else we got? So efficiency 4. Oh, pay here. Okay. Put the diamonds in there. There we go. Iron swords, not really that important. Yeah, no. So, there we go. We have contributed to society. We spent 8 diamonds on different things, but this prismarine is going to be so handy for the conduits, and we'll be able to make that next episode for just swimming around our base a lot. So yeah, we contributed to society, 8 diamonds down. I think it was well worth it, but I really want to see what Adelar's shop is. I think it just might be clay, but I have no idea. I haven't seen any videos like alluding to it at all, so I'm super excited to see that. Our prismarine purchase was for making conduits, so we'll be able to make that in our little cove and swim around freely, farm all the stuff we want to. There's a spider in front of my screen. Ooh, I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna leave now. Okay, bye.